Hi, this is Miss D at D Special Things. I am going to share with you a Tuesday morning haul, and that's if I have everything together. Sorry I'm just doing this, but I had a mega class reunion this past weekend, and it was absolutely nice. Yes, it was. It was really nice. But this right here is I'll leave this one down here. I got two of them. It's a 6x6 pack of paper, Nordic Pines. It was $2.99. You see the skew. And these are individual sheets, back and front. I like this collection. So yeah, I got two of them. And you'll have to check your Tuesday morning, because this may have been last week or the week before that. I'm not certain. So yeah, check your Tuesday morning. Then I got some. Yeah, it's a lot here, so I'm gonna try to hurry up. I got some bobbins, but they're plastic bobbins, and they're for a mini swift. I don't know what that is, but I wanted to use the bobbins. They're pretty big. It's 12 of them in here. They were 99¢, and that is the skew. Okay. Then I got some more of this mixed media paper. There's 4 colors in there: white, silver, pearl, and gold. $1.99. And that's the skew. Okay. Then I got some of these journaling cards. And they have the months and the years. I wonder what year this is, because that's going to matter. What year is this? Because of the way that they have this on here. I don't know what year it is, but it is going to matter. It might be, yeah. It's probably, I don't know what year it is. I can't see a year on here, but they're journaling cards, and they're the months, the dates. Yeah, and the days. Yeah, and I got a few of those. I also got some of these journaling cards by Pebbles. They're phrases. Always remember you are loved. These are all of them on the back. They were 99¢, and that is the skew. And it's 36 cards in there. And there you are. Okay, and then I also picked up some of these. They're the journaling cards and die cuts. And this is what's in there. And they were $1.99. And this one is the Farmer's Market. And then this one is sheer metallic, and this is vellum pieces. It's 90 vellum cards in there. They look like that, and that is the skew. And they were $1.99. Okay, and then let's see. I have to actually find the little things. I did pick up some more of these clear compacts. They're clear cups for scrapbooking. And I'm going to use the bottom separate and the top separate, so that I can have 2 different size of... I'm going to actually make little shakers with them, yeah. So, they were $1.99, and this was the skew. I think I did one of these in my original video. This right here, they had the purse books. I got these before, so I picked them up this time, and I picked up several. I think one was stars, and they have a canvas that goes with them. It's actually a purse book. That's the skew. They were $2.99, and they look like this, if you could see the bottom of this without the shine. When you put it together, finally finish it, it looks like that. Okay, I did get, this came as a 2-pack, and the reason I got this is because, yeah, two of these came in a pack. This is tissue paper. I got this at Michael's before. And when I seen it this time, for 2 packs, I know I spent probably a little more than that for 1 pack. Yeah, and that's the skew, and you get 2 of them. And it's actually, if you could see how thin this is, it's actually tissue paper. Yeah, and they have all the different, prints. I used this in another project I was doing. So yeah, this was excellent. Yeah, this was an excellent buy, because I know I got 2 for the price of, even if I paid $5.99 for the other one, I got 2 of them for that price. Yeah, so I got that, and this is my Tuesday morning haul. Then I got these, and they are the Fusion Sketchbook, Journal Book, and Portfolios. And the reason I wanted this was to do my Listers Got a List. I started one, but I thought this was a good idea because it has a page like this where you can actually put your titles and make your list, and then it got a page that you can decorate on the other side of it. I'm hoping you all could see this. Let me adjust my camera just a tad bit. Yeah, because I'm thinking it's pointing up too much. Yeah, but this is one page. You could put your title here and put your list here, and then on this side you can actually decorate it, and all the pages are like that. And this book is like a 5.5 by a 5 1/4 by 8 1/4. So I got a few of those. I got about 3 of those. And then I got this. I'm doing this is a diaries embossing folder. And I have a lot of embossing folders, but none for the baby stuff. So I needed one, at least one. So yeah, and I probably won't use it as a card or whatever. I'll show you what I'll do with the embossing folder. But there you are. That was 99¢, and that is the skew. Okay, I have a whole bag of stuff over here. Let me just pull it over here. Okay, then I got this stencil. Oh, that's my laundry, excuse me. And that's the skew. And these are the stencils that are in there. Okay. And then I picked up a couple of these acrylic boxes, and they were $4.99, and they came with the brushes. Yes, so I got 2 of those because they had different. I'll have to show it to you when I come across it. They had different brushes in each one of them, so I picked up 2 of them pretty much for the brushes. And then I got another embossing folder, and this is the witch. It's called I don't know, witch boots. Yeah, and I have the wooden veneer ones that I got from Saw Crafter, I think last year or a couple years ago. And I think I have this in a stamp also. So I wanted this embossing folder. Cute. I'll show you what I do with it. There's the skew, and it was 99¢. Then I got some letters. And that's the skew. They were $2.99. Yep. They're American Crafts, and you get 8 pages of those letters. Yeah. So that's those. And then I got some paper. And I have this paper already, but I had it in a 12 by 12 size. This is in an 8 by 8 size. The thing I like about it is they did it's all black and white. And I think it was called tuxedo something at one time. I don't know. But I remember the paper. And it could have been called the same thing. But just a different size. And these are the prints. And I like the fact that they cut them down, and then you have some of the 4 by 4 pieces. Yeah. And then you have some pieces that you can die cut out. Yeah. Yep, and that is called Bella Amore, and it was $5.99, and that's the skew. Okay. Then I also got this clear stamp, and this is my hand. It is huge, okay? And then it has some flourishes and a journaling stamp and a to and a from. It actually has this stuff in it right here. Yeah, so. And it is huge. And it was $6.99, and that's the SKU. And I got some of their, these are frames. And I got some of these before I picked up more, I guess. And this is what's in there. And that's the cost. It was $149. And they're Maggie Holmes. Yep, from her, let me see what collection. Open book collection. Yeah, okay. I got a few of those. And then I got some more ephemera bits. These were $1.49. That's the SKU. Got a couple of those. And then I got some little journaling. Some more journaling, 3x4 journaling pages. I don't know if you can see those that well. I'm just kind of flipping through real fast. And that's the SKU, and it was 99¢. Okay. And then I actually purchased these Mistables, and they are Flock and Resist titles. I'll show you what they are. That is a Flock and a Resist. You can see the Resist on that side too. It says Love Breathless. I'm not going to go through all of them, but they got about 20 of them in there. Yeah. The Flock and the Resist. These were $4.99, and there's the SKU. Okay, and then I got a couple of these. They're little mini cutters. They're Singers, and that's the SKU there. They look like that. Yeah, I don't know if that light is shining on it, but I got some misting tools, and they look like that. It's 3-piece, and this right here is these right here, and they have matching clear stamps that I actually purchased. I got those too. I'll have to show them to you when I come across them. Okay. Then they had some Tattered Angels. These are their vintage season collection of embossed chipboard pieces, and you could spray those. And these are the images that's in there. These are the pieces that are in there. And this is the SKU, and they were $2.99. Let's see what these pieces look like. Can I pull them out? Let me show you some of the pieces. I guess I can. If I can get this out. If I can't. Okay, yeah. Okay, and this is what the pieces look like. Pretty big pieces. Here's a snowman. They're embossed, and you can probably paint them, do whatever you want with them. Yeah. Okay, so that's those. And I also got some in the foil chips. And these are the ones that come in the box. And they were also $2.99, and that is the SKU. Okay. Picked up another embossing folder, and this has a bird on it. I don't know why I wanted that, but I think I wanted it for a reason. It's an embossing folder, and then a stencil, and it's just a standard Hottie Swap stencil. It was $1.99. And that's the SKU. Okay, and then I got another one of those Mistables. Yeah. Okay. I got this book, and I thought it would, The Sight of the Stars Make Me Dream. I like that. The binding, this was $4.99, but what I like about it is it also could make a great Lister's Got a List book, because it has a place for titles. your lists and dates, and in the middle section of it, it has craft paper. How cute is that? And it looks to be about a 4 by 6. It's not very big. Let me measure it. It is about, it's 5 3/4 by 8. It's a 5 3/4 by 8. It's not really big, and it don't even seem like it's by 8. Yeah, that's one there. 5 3/4 by 8 inches. So I think I'm going to have a really good time using that. Yeah, it has a section with the craft paper in there, so I guess you could do your art in there, and then actually do your lists in there. And I like that it has a place for the dates, a title, and even some more information. Yeah, I looked for another one, but they only had one. And then I got one of their shape abilities. I have a lot of these, so I thought I would get what I didn't have already, and then I think I'm gonna do some molds, make some molds with these images, so that I can do the what is it, actually make some molds of the lace pieces, so that I can do some of the modeling paste molds. I think I have some that I can actually, some molds that I can actually use, but that was my thought on it. Let's see. These are some of the embossing dies that I got, the stencils or whatever you call them. This was $3.99, and this of the tree. Yeah. And this one is the holly, and there's the skew. It was $2.99. And this is the bell, and it was $2.99. And this is the snowman, and it was $3.99. And this are the leaves, and it was also $3.99. Yes, so you might want to check your, here's another journaling pad. And it is, let's see, Rose, that's the name of it. And it has these things in them. Yeah, so. And then I got a few things. Wait a minute. Here's another one. And it's called Happy Life? No, Hello Life. Yeah, and it looks like this. And these are the ATC size ones, the 3x4s. Yeah, they're a little larger, but you could cut them down. Just a little bit. Yeah, so then I got, let's see, I went to, I don't know if that's all from, I don't think it's all from Tuesday mornings. Let me see. But as I come across stuff, I'll show you. This was Spice Market. It's some chipboard pieces. They were 99 cents. That's the skew. And that's what the pieces look like. Yeah. And then I got some of these, let me put it on this side. Some of these tab labels, and I use them on my journals. It makes such journal spots. And I have all of the tabs for this too, so these are perfect. And I had used some of them not too long ago on this page, but this is the skew for them. I got them in black, and I got them in white. Yeah, so this is, I don't know if you could see it on here in white. Let me put it on this, maybe you could see it. Yeah, you can see it on there. That's the white. Yeah. Okay. And then, oops, I'm sorry. Here is the other pen set that I got. And it was $4.99. I mean, it's the paintbrushes with the acrylic deal. So I got these. And I got, let's see. I got those. I got some more watercolor paint, but I also got these misting tools, the stamps, and they go with that, those other pieces, the glimmer screens. I'll have to see how to use these because I've never seen them before. They were $5.99, and this is what the skew is. And then I got some glimmer glass. These are flock tabs. And they look like this. Yeah. Oops. They look like this. They're called flock tabs here. Okay. So, that's for those. And then I got this. And I opened it. I did this video I don't know how many times. But this right here is called Between the Lines. And it's a piece of canvas. It's printed. And you can color it with fabric markers or paint. It was $2.99. Let me put it back on here. It was $2.99 and it's a half yard. That's the skew. I don't know if I'm showing it that well. And it looks like this. So I figured I could use this to cover some journals. Yeah. It looks like this. Yep, cute, huh? Yeah, and it's a half yard of it, so. And it's pretty thick, too. I just dropped everything. Okay, I got this little book from, because I don't know if this is all that I have up here. I got so much stuff around me. This I got from Joann's, and it was $2.99, but when I got that, I think it was on sale. I got my total order 30% off, I think, when I went and got that. And see, I'm not certain, so you'll have to check your stores because some of this stuff I purchased, all of this stuff I purchased along the way, and I just haven't had a chance to do a video because, like I said, I had my class reunion. It was a mega class reunion, and we had 22 years of classes at this reunion. It was so very nice. I really enjoyed it. But of course it rained all weekend. We had to cancel most of the events, and we still had a good time. But I purchased this little Insta photo fun thing that you put the little 2x2 whatchamacallits in. I had started making some pocket letters before, and I started using these little squares. It takes a little longer to do, but still, once you do it, they come out so cute. So I decided to get another one of these books because all their stuff was on sale. And the inserts. I purchased the inserts too, and they were on sale too for like $1.24. So I just bought a bunch of them and put them in that book. So I'll see how that turns out. This I also bought from Joann's, and it's a stencil, and they were on sale, but I don't know how much they were. I think they were $6.99, and there are two stencils you get. I got the cloud and the stars. Yeah, but I'm not certain how much I paid for them because it's been a minute since I bought them. Yeah, so then I purchased, let's see, well, I showed you all that. I purchased this. I got from Joann's. It was modeling paste. I knew that's gonna come out in handy because as bright as it is, I could put some more modeling paste in it and lighten the colors. But that's the skew. It's $1.99 from Joann's. Okay. I'm all over the place, so I may forget something. And just in case I do, I don't mean to. Yeah, I just want to go ahead and show you what's out there. So if you want it, you can go and get it. If you haven't gotten it already, because I'm late showing you anyway. But I got these from Joann's. Yeah, and this goes with my Merriment collection, the one that Tim Holtz came out with a couple of years ago, I think. But I needed the trim. I never could find it, and I finally found it at Joann's. I think it was at Joann's, and it was on sale, and I got an additional 30% off my total purchase. And this bag, which I thought was great because it says, I can do all things through Christ. Philippians 4:13. I love that. Yeah, and it's a canvas bag, and it has a pretty deep bottom. Yeah, so I should be able to stuff a lot of stuff in here. Yeah, and then I got this stuff from TJ Maxx. By the time I went, I saw the videos, and I had to go after work one day. They didn't have much left. I have this right here, which has these little tags in it, and they were $1.29. They didn't have a lot of stuff. These buttons, wood buttons, they were $1.29. The pebbles, fabric stickers, they were $1.49. These are treat sweet covers, yeah. And they have some little labels on them that you could put in there too. And they were $1.49, but they would be cute with something else in there. So it looks almost like the CD covers, but they have these designs in them. And they were $1.49. And then they had some die cut tags. They were $1.29. And these, I think they were $1.29, $1.49. I don't know. They were little buttons. Yeah, I got those. And then they have the chevron notebooks in these 3 designs. And yeah, so I picked up a package of those. Those were $4.99. And I got them in this color also. And they're those designs. And they were also $4.99. And then I got a notepad. It was $5.99. This is from Marshall's. Yeah. And that's the notepad. I thought it was cute, so of course I had to get it. And then what do I have over here? Okay, this is stuff I got from, what's this about? ACMoore. Yeah, I needed some more of the modeling paste because I'm going to make some of those, I'm going to mold, put some in my molds. So I picked up some more. I know I have some, but I wanted to make sure I had enough. So I picked up this large one, and yeah. It's modeling paste. And then I got the Tim Holtz Tiny Vowels. I didn't have these. I did have his other. I have all his other ones, but I never purchased that. They were not on sale. I got I had a $10 off coupon. I got these 2 right here. They were $1 each. It was some rope. I don't know that I needed it. I got some little mini craft sticks. These are little teeny. I'm not sure where I got these from. I may have gotten them from Michael's. I'm not sure which store, but I'll show you what I do with those. And then I have, here's another, their picture things. They're 99¢. I got those from, they're inserts, yeah. I got those from Tuesday Morning. And then I got some more long pack self-sealing bags. Yeah, I got some 4x6 ones because I wanted to do some projects. Got those from ACMoore, and I got these from ACMoore. They're little pop-up stickers, but I think I cut one off. I want to use it differently than the way it is on here. So I actually took one, and I don't know, I wanted to see what it looked like if I cut it apart, and it really does look good. I got this Zenspiration 6x6 sticker, and I wanted to finish my journaling page with these, with the words. I don't know, I just don't like my writing. And it says, live with promise, love with passion, and laugh with pleasure. And I wanted to use that on my art journaling page. So yeah, I purchased that. And I got some more glossy accent. And this is from ACMoore. I picked up the little trees. I got this color. I got a lot of these, but I don't think in the colors. I got this color. This is a ivory looking color. And this is a red or a pink. It looks like a red. And then I got the regular green one. And I purchased some of the candy canes. These are 2 inches. And they were $1.49. And then I got the teeny ones. And these are a ½ inch. Yeah. And I got a couple of packages of those. Oh, yes. Here is the one I cut out, clipped out. I took them off of here. And this is a little pop-up. So what I decided to do was, it's these little pop-ups. I decided to take it off of this little backing and cut it out because I want to use it. I want to use this. Yeah. I want to use that. And it looks dimensional if you... Yeah, I'll have to show you what I'm going to do with them. But yeah, I'm going to use those. So I got those. And then I found the little itty bitty pink and turquoise looking, yeah, clothespins. Yeah. So this video is almost 30 minutes long. Too long, huh? I'll have to come back and do the rest of my Joann online order. Okay? Thanks for watching, everyone. Be right back.